Happy Friday, happy Venusian Day. So, I wanted to come on here and talk about how it's so crazy that people have to play mind tricks in order to engage with other people, right? And when I started to learn more about dark psychology, it was for spiritual purposes because there's a lot of witchery and magic and the mind, the psyche, right? Learning how to formulate language and convey messages. So when it comes to spirituality and psychology, there's a lot of that. However, to see people having to resort into writing books about the average human mind is really interesting. And the fact that people have to play these Jedi mind tricks just to interact with other people, right? And that also led me to look more into like what's happening with society. And to be quite honest, society is the reasons why people have a lot of mental health issues. And when I'm talking about society, it can mean family, it can mean your environment, what have you. And for the most part, people just look at these things as if they're normal. They look at them as if it's like, well, it's okay, things happen. No, it's it's not for the betterment of people, right? And we all know that there's entities and forces that is pushing against humanity. However, this is why it's really important to have your own spiritual practice. That way you can foresee what's going on and you can move accordingly. Because what's happening in society is they want you, they meaning the entity, the forces, whomever, other humans, want you to lose your mind, want you to go crazy. That's what's happening. But when you have a spiritual practice, when you study yourself, then you can see. And you can also choose to make your own choices. And this is why having family and having people around you who really genuinely support you is great, because you're able to connect with those people, right? And a lot of the time people say things like, well, the strangers are going to root for you more than your own family or the people around you. And in some cases that could be true, because you do have families who do a lot of harm to each other. However, you yourself stand up and correct those who is causing harm to other people, especially when it comes to family. You are supposed to not do their work for them per se. However, speak up when some things are not right. Because a lot of the time, people see what's going on and they just choose not to say anything about it. And when it comes to family, a lot of the time, the reasons why family is such a dysfunctional, destructive system is because they listen to other people and how they raise their families. They don't have an insight of their own to go off of to see how to raise their own families. And so this is why I say listening to other humans can be very dangerous, especially being adults, because it's just all regurgitated, recycled information that is harmful. So that is all. Take care.